Hello everyone, this is Blanca Garcia and I'm bringing you another tip that's really helpful if you're in the process of a mortgage loan. And we're going to talk about the don'ts. Do not do during the process of a mortgage loan because this can kill your deal. So let's start with don't quit your job or change positions. That is a big one. Quitting your job will deny you from having the loan unless you change to another job, but you're gonna have to wait for a full month to get all your pay stubs so that way they can run the numbers with that new job. So be careful, don't do none of this. Make any major purchases, including no furniture or appliances. A lot of people like to do that. Of course, it's very exciting when buying a house, but it is very important that you hold on to it until you actually close and fund on your mortgage loan. If you get debt, additional debt, let's say you apply for credit cards to get that stove and that fridge or that furniture, that's gonna affect your debt to income because as mortgage lenders, we all do a soft pull to see if you got any additional debt at the end of your transaction. Number 3, apply for new credit or co-sign on an account for a new credit. That comes back kind of the same thing. Don't apply for anything new. Don't co-sign for nobody because that is additional debt and can affect your debt to income. Don't make late payments to your current mortgage or any other open accounts. Just be careful if you're doing refinances and you're over 30 days, it will report to your credit bureau. And when they do a soft pull, it can come out and you're in big trouble. Let me see. Another one is transfer balances without speaking to your loan officer. Transferring your money from one account to the other without letting your loan officer know. Don't do that because that can mess up the whole sourcing of funds. So before you do that, let your loan officer know what account you'll be using for your down payment or your closing costs. And if for whatever reason you have that money in another account, she will let you know how to do it. So that way there's no issues and you can go along with this process smoothly. Don't make any large deposits into your checking or savings account. One of the videos I talked about sourcing of funds, large deposits, be careful. And again, if there's anything like that, get with your loan officer. Run up the balances on an open credit line. Let's say you have a credit card and your credit card, it has a max of, let's say 100,000. And when you applied, you had it only at $1,000 usage. When we run it, it can affect you because it's gonna show now you have a bigger monthly debt because credit cards or revolving accounts, of course, they change based on the usage of your credit limit. The next one is enter into any credit disputes for current accounts. So be careful on entering disputes because any dispute will have to be removed. So it takes a while, so that can affect you. So make sure you don't file any disputes until you close on your mortgage loan. If you pay off current loans or accounts without speaking to your loan officer, let the loan officer know so that way if you pay something off, sometimes they're gonna need sort where the funds, if they were paid and from where it came from, because that could bring down your available balance for your closing costs for your actual loan, or they're gonna ask you where did you pay that money from. So be very careful. Don't try to do anything while you're in the process. If you're good, leave it as is, and then after you can do whatever you like. And ever be afraid to ask questions to your loan officer. It's very important you keep in communication with your loan officer before doing anything. If you sell a vehicle, make sure that you have a bill of sale, the check that was given to you, how it was deposited, because just receiving cash, depositing, and I sold a car is not gonna cut it. So be very careful on what you do during the process of a mortgage loan. And remember, you have to be employed. If you get laid off, you will have to find another job in order to close that loan. It won't close without you being employed. Again, I hope these tips of don'ts help you. And if you have any questions, call me at 956-207-2362 or you can also apply on my website, which is blanca.garcia@flowify.com.